Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back. This is your girl, Tatiana. I'm so excited to have you. I missed you. I completely skipped a week of not doing these tarot energy forecasts. But for those that are tuning in for the first time, what is goody? I'm happy to have you here. I am Tatiana, aka Tatianna Tarot on my social media handles. I'm a diviner, a spiritist, Espiritista, Iyalorisa Priestess of the Iyalorisa tradition, a mommy, an entrepreneur, all the things. You can catch me here mostly on Saturdays and Sundays, giving you the 411 on what to expect for the week ahead, using tarot and oracle systems. So I did miss this entire week, so forgive me. But I am hopping on to give you the forecast for Friday, March 8th, all the way to Sunday, the 17th of March. So that's like a week and some days in change. I will be giving you the scope of what to expect for all elemental signs. So please watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Again, gotta give you this disclaimer. I am not an astrologer. Just because I pull for the signs doesn't mean that I actually know how to read a chart, what the fuck is going on in the stars, okay? So that being said, I'm so excited to jump into this for you guys. Again, you will be wanting to watch for your elemental signs: fire, water, earth, air, sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever. There are no rules. Watch what you need, take what you need, leave the rest. Moving into March, okay, we're almost in the middle of March. Almost, okay, next week will be the middle of March. But for the month of March, I am hosting a sale on my Possess Your Spirit membership. This is an online portal that has tutorials and a beautiful community of individuals that want to sharpen their spiritual toolkit, develop their divination skills, learn more about ancestral veneration, Akashic record reading, subtle energy healing. I do all this in the membership. I leave you tutorials, classes, downloadables, guided meditations, so on and so forth, and live classes each month. So I am hosting a 20% off 3 consecutive month sale on Possess Your Spirit membership using the code MAGIC March, okay, all in capital letters, Magic March. Link down below. Plug in the code in the checkout box. You'll get the next 3 months of your membership for 20% off for those that are enrolling for the first time, okay? And so I'm excited to see you there. There's so many goodies there. If you've been wanting to work with the community, been wanting to work with me, that's where you'll be able to find me. So let's get into this week. Great Spirit, I'm strongly feeling that we need to start off with air. So what's going on with air signs? Great Spirit for this week ahead. March 8th all the way to March 17th. Air signs, what is the message for air signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus? What do they need to be aware of? What do they need to know? Give us wisdom here. Okay. We're starting off with the 3 of Swords, the Devil and the King of Pentacles, air signs. 3 of Swords sometimes can talk about a blockage, okay? Resistance, something, an energy in your body that does not feel whole, that does not feel in alignment with who you are. Some resistance, some mental obstacles. Because we're talking about the element of swords, which is air, which is thoughts, ideas, the intangible realm. And so when we see the 3 of Swords, you can brace yourself for having to deal with something that maybe you are thinking about perpetually, that comes up as a thought, conversation even, something that comes up where you feel blocked, you feel constricted, you feel limited, you feel less than. Okay, what's coming up is this sense of unworthiness, this sense of I cannot possibly do this, have this, be this, achieve this. Limitation is what's coming up with the 3 of Swords. So for air signs, you know, we do have some sort of astrological transit happening on March 10th. I don't know if it's a new moon, full moon, child, I can't keep up. But what I do want to say is you want to pay attention 3 days before, 3 days after on anything that is coming up energetically, because that moon might be encouraging you to resolve that, to confront that, to heal that, to accept that, to investigate that, excavate that, so to speak, get to the bottom of that energy. And I really do feel like the root of this energy with the Three of Swords could be unworthiness. It's not seeing that what your heart wants is possible for you. What your desires long for is feasible for you to achieve. The Three of Swords piercing the heart being a metaphorical symbol for your desires, your passions, your pleasures, the things that, you know, Source is giving you as fuel to a goal, motivation. The Three Swords is like thoughts, ideas, imprints, patterns, assumptions that you have picked up, you have learned, you have integrated, the coding, the mental coding that's playing behind the scenes that is saying, no, you cannot have this, you cannot achieve this, you're not good for this, you're not ready for this, will be surfacing up around this time. I want you to pay attention to what that may look like, what that may sound like, how that may manifest around you. Because again, we could be oblivious that we're walking around with these codes, but externally you may be confronted with a friend that is exhibiting that sort of behavior of unworthiness, or it's going through a circumstance where they're confronting the limitations of their belief system, and they have to navigate that, and that could be cueing you like, oh, that's something's being mirrored inside of me, or I'm learning this lesson through them. I must now apply it in my life. Because we're also getting the Devil card for you air signs. Please don't get scared. Everybody's like, oh my God, these are the cards that we don't want. But listen, every week can't be the Sun and the High Priestess and the Empress. Let's be for real. In order for us to up level and grow, we must be consistently facing what is in opposition of that growth, right? And that's what you're getting this week. It's not necessarily a shitty week, but the Devil is saying, in what ways are you a victim to your own mentality? In what ways are you perceiving limitation in your life, or you're playing small, or you're accepting a smaller role when you're meant to take up space, when you're meant to do bigger things, when you're truly meant to shine and illuminate that inner radiance? How are you stifling that? This may go back to the free workshop I did a couple of weeks ago with the inner child and the inner teen. In what ways are you shutting your inner child up, your inner teen up? In what ways are you not listening to that inner child, that inner teen? In what ways are you suppressing that innate expression and creativity and that boldness, that biggerness, that larger than life energy? You need to get to the root of this, and I think it is going to be coming up, whether it's in the realm of relationships, finances, career, your own self-worth, right? Family, so on and so forth. You may be confronted with a situation where it's like, enough is enough. I'm tired of this. This is draining my energy. And the reason why this situation, circumstance, or energy has perpetuated so long is because I've given into it. I've accepted this story as the norm in my life. And I'm now ready to choose a new story. I'm ready to now change my energy. I'm ready to now believe something different. The Devil isn't the Devil is self-imposed limitation. It's nobody that's putting the shackles on you. It's you accepting the shackles on yourself, and playing a role that you think someone or something has placed you in, but it's you subconsciously agreeing to that role, accepting that role, and willingly playing a character that you no longer want to play. So that might be, that therein might be the question. What character have you been playing that you don't want to indulge with anymore? It's time for a character swap. It's time for character development. How does this character get out of it? How does this character mature and evolve out of this current stage of limitation and creative self-expression, spiritual self-expression. We're getting the King of Pentacles here. And the King of Pentacles, the beauty of the King of Pentacles is they have built so much self-trust, self-faith through their experiences of having to start off from nothing to get to something, that they inherently feel like there's nothing that they can't have. There's nothing that they can't create. There's nothing that cannot be manifested. Sure, they might have to put in the work. They might have to wait. They might have a period of, getting from A to B. But the King of Pentacles is like King Midas. Anything they touch turns to gold. They truly inherently believe this. And so we do see you coming out of a space or a stage of, I have nothing, I am nothing, I'm not going to be anything, I don't feel like this is possible for me, to almost instantaneously, automatically doing a 360 and being like, I'm a new person, I'm a new energy, I'm a new level, I'm on a new stage. Of course, why wouldn't I be able to achieve this? Who says I'm not worthy of this? Who says, I mean, if it can happen for so many other people, why can't it happen for me, right? And this actually may be in the realm of finances for you. It might be in the realm of abundance and opulence and deservability. So I would explore that, with the King of Pentacles here and the Devil. I'm getting that some of you may also have some opposition in terms of your authority and how you assert your authority towards other people. And people feeling like, or you feeling like you're being underestimated. You feeling like you having to prove yourself. People don't validate what you do for a living or what you have to offer and what you have to show and what you have to contribute. And a lot of this may deal with you needing to dig into your shadow work and wounds and seeing, okay, this is not about other people and me needing to prove myself to them and me needing to show them that I am an authoritative figure and my word is law and what I say I'm going to do it. But more so like, where inside of myself do I feel weak? Where inside of myself do I not feel like I'm taking authority and commanding my own life, leading my own life, really having a sense of conviction over my own decisions, actions, and visions? Where do I feel like I'm giving too much power to other people, their opinions, their thoughts over me, and not focusing more on myself? So here, the King of Pentacles almost wants you to be in your own world. It wants you to be self-involved, focusing on what can I do to better my finances? What can I do to build a better relationship with money? What can I do to gain confidence and competence in the areas where I feel that I am lacking? If you're not feeling secure in your body, what can you do to get an inch closer to your dream body, your dream goals? If you're not feeling secure in your finances, maybe you're completely ignorant of financial literacy. What can I do to get an inch closer so I am more knowledgeable, so I'm more intelligent, so I'm more in the know, so I'm more empowered? If you're not feeling like you have a say in your relationship, if you're feeling like you're being underestimated, undermined, belittled, then where is it that you need to place boundaries in and within yourself energetically? And maybe even I don't really feel like you always have to communicate your boundaries, but for some people that works for them. But I would say, what is it inside of yourself? You saying, I'm going to be sticking around for this even though it doesn't make me feel good. I'm going to be entertaining this even though I know I deserve better. What are you going to do with those circumstances? And when are you going to say, when are you going to say enough is enough? And so these are some things you need to look into, because it's not just financial and wealth abundance, it's other currencies of abundance where you may be, again, leaking energy. And I think I spoke about this in the prior weeks, is where are you leaking energy? Where are you just willingly giving energy to other people that are not replenishing that fuel, that are not helping you get into overflow, that are not providing value? Where are you leaking your energy? And that could be an obsession, obsessive thoughts. It's not good, it's not good, I'm scared, it's okay, stop, cut that energy, it's all energy, cut it off, make a decision. Will you do something? Will you not do something? Either way, move on, okay? Don't just wallow, repeat, because you're gonna be stuck like one of those mices in those wheels, those hamster wheels, just running and going nowhere. That's something you need to meditate. Where are you a hamster? Running and going nowhere, and where are you avoiding that? There is some sort of shadow, lingering shadow that may be affecting your finances. Maybe you're actually good and cozy. With the King of Pentacles, you could be good and cozy, and Spirit is saying you need to address this in order to get to the next level of exposure, of success, of self-accomplishment, of you feeling fulfilled. You know, and it's something that has been plaguing your mind. Penny Pincher has come up for you guys. So you want to be, you know, mindful of, again, currency. Where are you leaking your currency? Where are you leaking money? Where are you spending money unnecessarily? Is it in subscriptions? Is it in things that you don't use? Is it in things that you don't buy, you don't value? I don't mean don't pay and don't purchase things that you enjoy. I mean, like, if you're not using it, if you don't value it, if you don't treasure it, then it's a waste of money. If you are entertaining someone who is foolish, that is not treating you the way you deserve, you're texting them, or you're spending time with family and friends that are draining you, there's a better way to invest that time. If you're watching something or spending hours on social media, scrolling aimlessly, not learning anything, not picking anything, not making money, or not just gaining any skill sets or value from that, that is leaking your energy. If you're putting something off, you're saying you're going to do something, you keep putting it off, that's leaking your energy. Okay, so you got to pinch some pennies, pinch those energies, making sure that the energy you're using, you're seeing it as a form of abundance, you're seeing it as a form of currency, and you're respecting that, so that abundance, wealth, opulence can also come back to respect you. Also, who is respecting you? People, places, things, family members, friends, partners. You know, these are things that you need to be mindful of this week leading up to this moon, whether it's full or new. That's going to help you bring in, reel in that energy that is going to help you recognize that you are King Midas. Because the King of Pentacles is truly saying there's nothing that you can't do. It's a self-imposed limitation. It is a lie. It is a false story. It is a Brothers Grimm fairy tale. It's a Grimm fairy tale. It's not real. So whatever veil you have over your head in terms of obstacles and limitations, it's not real. And whatever is going to be coming up this week or these couple of days is going to show you exactly what the root of that veil is, how to remove it, and how to prioritize yourself in this fine being so that you can amplify, you can grow, and you can truly step into that King of Pentacles energy where you can take anything and alchemize it, right? You can take a circumstance that has bothered you and alchemize it for your gain, transform it for your own benefit. So let's move on. Fire signs, let's get into it. Fire signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Your reading for March 8th till March 17th. Fire signs. This is what's coming in for you. Fire signs, you're getting the 5 of Swords, Temperance, Three of Swords. Fire signs. The first word that's coming up is manipulation. The first word is coming up is manipulation. Five of Swords could be someone, and it could be yourself as well. So don't discount this. But first of all, it could be someone that is trying to elicit a specific reaction, an emotional reaction from you, so you could do their bidding. It could be somebody who is sneaky and disingenuous behind the scenes that you might not be seeing their intention for face value. Could be someone that is trying to undermine you, cut you, take what is divinely yours, which they can never do, or is maybe even there's an element of spying and sneaking and trying to see what you're doing behind the scenes. So this could be a variety of things. This could be Sahara, mommy's working right now. I love you.
Mommy's here.
Your mommy is here. Thank you. So again, someone that is trying to take from you, whether that is energetically, they could even be like, oh, poor me, and they just want your attention. They just want you to pour your energy into them. Could be someone literally that is trying to compete with you behind the scenes, may have some jealousy, may have some envy. Could be someone spying on you on social media. Alternatively, it may be you that is doing something that is ultimately shooting yourself in the foot. You're taking some sort of a shortcut that is actually not going to be a shortcut. It is going to be a longer road than what you anticipated. So you want to check in with yourself. You want to make sure that before you finalize any decisions, before you say yes or no to anything, you're checking in with your heart, you're checking in with your body. Does this feel right to me? Does this feel aligned? If you're getting nothing, do not choose anything. It is in your right to pause until you get some sort of clarity or information on what the right course of action for you is. With the Five of Swords and this being disingenuous energy, I don't think that this is a bad thing. I think that actually this may be a blessing in disguise. I mean, hey, we've been on the theme of up-leveling for some weeks now, and as you level up, not everything and everyone can go with you. So I would not even pour too much energy into this. I would just be like, oh, okay, I see that energy. That's who you really are, or that's really what's going on, and take whatever guided steps and measures that are provided to you next. Blocking, hiding, limiting, removing, communicating, or just being like, okay, I see what it is. I'm aware that this is happening, right? You might not even have to be dramatic in terms of having to do something large. I really do feel here with the Temperance, your guides and your elevated ancestors and your angels really do see what's going on. So I think this quote unquote energetic foul play is divine timing. You're meant to see this. You're meant to witness this. You're meant to get this inkling and inclination. This is being shown to you. This is important, vital information that is being shown to you through your spirit team. And you're getting the Three of Swords here. And I feel like the Three of Swords is protect your heart, protect your energy. You're in the process with the Temperance of going through an alchemical transformation, one element to the next element. You're turning copper into gold, or rust into gold, right? And in that process, you need to respect is the word that's coming through. Respect, honor, and protect your energy. I really don't feel like this is a lot of active defense. Oh my God, I gotta do the most. But prayers, communicating to your spirit team, communicating to your angels, praying to angels, taking spiritual baths, taking white spiritual baths, removing yourself from toxic situations and circumstances, removing yourself from people that gossip, limiting that behavior and that activity inside of yourself. If there is anything that is toxic or just off misaligned within yourself. This is the time to rectify that behavior. This is the time to change it. This is the time to place yourself back into alignment. If you said, I was going to do this, X, Y, and Z, but you're here doing the complete opposite, that is not living with integrity. And it doesn't have to be like, oh my God, I'm in a relationship, I always wanted a relationship, but here you are flirting and cheating. I'm not talking about something as grand and as dramatic as that. I'm just talking about, if you say you was going to go home and do an hour of Bible studies, but you're out like turning up with your friends every night, then that's not adding up. Your word is your bond. You owe yourself integrity as much as you want to be in integrity with other people, and you want them to be in integrity with you. So you're not going to be encountering those things around you if you're not right within. And so this is kind of like both sides of a coin that Spirit is showing me, making sure that you are what you say you're going to do, you're doing it. You're not being a hypocrite, but also protecting your energy. Do you, does this energy feel right to you? Do you want to be involved? It is your right to pull yourself away from that. It is your right to place the law and say, no, I don't want to engage in this. No, I don't like this. It's not a good use of my time and my energy. I don't want to be entertained by that, right? I really do feel like, and again, like I said, for air signs, fire, I told the air signs that this may be news and information coming in around this moon on the 10th. I don't know if it's a new or full, don't ask me. But it might be the information that's coming around that's saying, okay, this is the homework, this is the cosmic homework we need you to do. All right, so I think also some of you may get information through your dreams. You may see people's intentions. And this might not even be bad things. This may be like a decision or a desire that you wanted to follow up with initially. They're going to show you maybe a different course of action. Maybe they'll tell you to pause instead of proceeding. Maybe they'll tell you to not proceed with that partnership, that negotiation, or to renegotiate. Whatever way that affects you. You're getting enjoy the moment. You're getting enjoy the moment. And what that is telling me is, I don't want you to freak out about this. That's what God's saying. Like, we just want to bring it to your attention, but we're actually also simultaneously handling it for you. And we're also helping you protect your energy. But you also, we work as a team. So don't think like you can just do whatever you want, because you're a powerful being and you need to be responsible and accountable and in integrity with that power. So you can't just be loosey-goosey in the streets. If you say you're going to do something, right? But we're also going to help you to protect that energy. And so I feel like that enjoying the moment is saying, just pay attention to what's happening in the moment. Everything's going to be revealed to you. There's nothing that you need to do, because it's already happening in the moment. It's already course correcting itself in the moment. It's as you're witnessing this, what you don't want, you are also opening up portals to other possibilities of what you do want, and that are now arising in that very moment. So don't go from a space of witnessing what you don't like, and that is triggering disempowerment. Oh my God, this is going to happen, and this is going to... No. Be like, okay, I see this. Thank you for that information. I now know how to proceed. I now know what I need to be handling in and around myself, in within myself. I now know how I need to be making decisions about this person, or about myself around this person or situation. I am empowering myself. I also now know that because this is a little faulty and disingenuous, that source is going to now be placing new and better options for me that fulfill that desire and that need of what it is that I want, that I've noticed I'm not getting here. I hope that makes sense for you guys. Fire signs. Water, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Water signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus. This is your reading for March 8th all the way to March 17th. Water signs, what is up? My delicious water signs. Let's get into this. You're getting the Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Page of Cups, water signs. I think you, out of the signs that I've read thus far, which is Earth and Fire, you have a different approach to this moon coming up on March 10. Again, I don't know what moon this is, new, full, what sign it is in, doesn't matter. But with the Knight of Wands, I do sense a feeling of excitement for you. Water signs, almost like this anticipation, this need for adventure, this need to quench your thirst for the unknown. I really do feel like this week, or March in general, is going to be a pivotal month for you in terms of making life-changing decisions. Here with the Queen of Swords, I don't feel like you guys are confused. You're lacking clarity. I do actually feel like you're more secure and certain in your desires and who you are and what you want and where you want to go more than ever before. Knight of Wands, you're meant to be leaving people behind. You're meant to be marching to the beat of your own drum. You're meant to be on a momentum of nonstop go, 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 go. This does not mean excessively burnt out busy. This means that you are on this parade of self-celebration, of self-expression, of self-creativity, and you're excited, you're elated, you're expanded, and you want to continue this roller coaster of seeing the possibilities open up for you. Knight of Wands can also bring foreign influences into your life. It's a little bit of a chaotic energy, but in a good way. Like, whoa, I've not heard of this person in 17 years and here they are DMing me. Or, Jesus, I didn't expect myself to end up in this particular place, but here I am revisiting this rodeo. And so for some of you, whether this is rendezvous of the past, colleagues, people, places, even romances, I do feel with the Queen of Swords, you may be getting this entertaining opportunity to revisit this cycle and choose what you want from this cycle now. Like the Queen of Swords is like, I know what I want, I know what direction I want to go in, but I can also see what is the reality of what I'm being given. Yeah, I see this person here with the Page of Cups. I see them offering me this cup. But what lies underneath? What is the reality of their emotions? Are they, are they wanting to do this because they're genuine, or they're trying to get something out of me? I really do feel like you will be able to read between the lines and still keep a logical perspective, a logical lens on things that is giving you a balance that maybe you haven't been able to achieve in quite some time. And because of that ability to just in the moment, yes, this works for me, no, this doesn't work for me, yes, I'm going to proceed with that, this is how I'm going to move with this person, this is how I'm going to move this is what I'm going to do every day, this is, that sort of decision making and certainty and clarity and empowerment is really making you move. You're not spending time over something. You're not draining your energy. You're not leaking your currency. You're not second guessing your intuition. You're not clouded mentally. You are really on a fast path, fast lane. I really think that the Knight of Wands is like go, 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 go. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. When the roller coaster stops, it stops. Right now, it's not stopping. Okay, I really do feel like you've achieved something in terms of letting the universe give to you rather than working excessively for the universe to give to you. It's not working to make things happen, just trusting that things happen and getting into that frequency where you are in alignment with that faith of letting things happen for you. I think that sort of clarity and that certainty and that sort of conviction, like, yes means yes, no means no, I'm not budging either way, this is what I want, I'm going to get it, I don't care what other people believe, this is what I believe for myself. That is what causes magic and miracles. That is what causes magic and miracles. Page of Cups. It is very much, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to get, this is what I expect. If you don't like it, that's fine. You can get out of my way because I'm going to get it anyway. Type of energy for you water signs. So really, really, really exciting. Again, there is like a foreign influence. And so I think the universe might even want to test out this sort of wavelength that you're on. It might be like, okay, Sister girlfriends got it. Brother boyfriends got it. Now let's see if they got it. So they're gonna throw something at you like, it's like, oh, this person, this thing, this circumstance that once invoked this sort of reaction from me now is coming back into my circle. I did not expect that, but I'm clear with what I want still, and this is what I want out of this situation. So I think you will in some way have to get some sort of blast from the past, revisiting something, closing up a cycle. I see, like, you see the emblem or the symbol of the snake eating its own tail. It is that sort of symbol that I'm noticing now, that is like, there is some sort of closure that may be had here, but there is also some sort of test to see, the universe is like, is this person what they're about? Like, do they really have the clarity and the center of their being, knowing who they are? It's just about self-possession. Possess your spirit is all about giving you the tools to help you come back into your center, to know who you are, whether that's through divination, through Akashic records, through ancestral veneration. You are getting back to your core essence, your core frequency, right? And so spirit is like, let's test this. Let's test this. Are they going to yield? Are they going to bend backwards? Are they going to let other people manipulate them? Are they going to sway in their decision making? And so you can expect that. You can also expect, through your clarity and your conviction, lots of tempting offers. You're going to have things come to you magically, effortlessly, fall into your lap. You're also getting the ghosting card. So you're going to get people to leave. You're going to get people to leave. You're going to get people to be like, oh, I don't want to. I can't manipulate this person. I can't get what I want out of this person. This person's, no, I got to go. And so that may also trigger a particular emotion or a reaction out of you, which is justifiable. What is being said right now is not to negate or ignore those emotions, but to still honor those emotions and say, I said what I said. Either way, I'm fucking pissed off. I'm really disappointed. I may be sad. I may be crying my eyes out, but I say what I say and I'm going to have what I have. Like, you know, that sort of, the train cannot stop. We're not stopping for anyone. It's just me and God. Like, if you in alignment with that Gucci, but if you have to ghost, then it was never meant for you to be a part of my path. In whatever aspect that may mean for you. Again, romantic, platonic, colleagues, an opportunity, what have you. Okay, you keep the ball rolling. You keep the ball rolling, and you stay on your throne. You stay seated on your throne. Yes, no, maybe so, and if it's a maybe, it's probably a no. But I know, I see, I can read between things. You're super perceptive, and you're not easily emotionally vulnerable at this time, in the sense where people can manipulate you. You're still emotionally transparent and open and vulnerable in a balanced sense, where you can read energy, where you can see and discern the truth of things. You know, somebody may be saying something like this, but your heart and your gut and your instincts are picking up on something else. And so that is still balanced. That is still good for you. This is an excellent time, if you water signs are parents, to teach your child something that is going to help them with their maturity, whether it's intuitive development skills, discernment, something that you want to pass on to your children, that you feel like at the core of their DNA they need to learn. This could be a vital bonding period for you. Also, water signs, what is featured in the Possess Your Spirit membership are a series of mini classes, psychic development classes. This is an excellent time for you to be on your psychic development classes too, or psychic development P's and Q's. You can get a lot more information through that, through opening your records, through asking your guides, through working with subtle energy, clearing things out, moving things in. Other than that, you guys look really, really, really Gucci water signs. Earth signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's get into it. Earth, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For this week of March 8th all the way to the 17th, Earth signs. What is the information here? actually that flew out. Eight of Swords just flew out, Earth signs. And that is giving depletion. That is giving, okay, this is a week for almost all the signs except for water, for you guys to step into your sense of empowerment and self-worth. The Eight of Swords gives the illusion of entrapment. It gives the illusion of helplessness. It also gives this sense of mental, needing a mental escape, needing rest and reprieve. And so for this week, as many times as you can, find pockets of peace, find pockets of rest, find pockets of relaxation, find pockets of slowing down, okay? Because your mind, for whatever reason, Earth signs, may be on overload. And I do think like we are heading into eclipse season, and eclipse season can definitely bring unexpected plot twists, and you may be picking up on it on the mental realm right now. The Eight of Swords could mean that for you, there is some area in your life where you must rescue yourself, where you must say, okay, no one is going to be able to help me but myself. I am responsible for myself. I have the power. I have the resources to be able to uplift myself out of this predicament, okay? Sometimes that is just admitting that you need help and going to some sort of mental health therapist, getting some sort of resources, whether it's, antidepressants or anything of the sort, or taking proactive measures to help with your mental health, whether it's exercising, changing your diet, so on and so forth. Your mental health sector is being highlighted. Your ability to assess and receive information, process information, juggle mental information is being highlighted. It's almost like there is lack of pleasure, lack of creativity, lack of softness here with the Eight of Swords. And so what it is being asked for you is, if you can in any moment of your life, find a means to slow down, slow that down, so that you can assess what is going on properly, and you can kind of come to terms with yourself in regards to what you will be needing to save yourself. You might even find yourself rehashing things that you thought were resolved, things that keep you in a bind, so to speak. We see this with the devil. So the devil talks about our shadow sides, our limitations that we impose on ourselves, Earth signs. And so what you may thought was handled may not actually be handled, could be surfacing up in some other shape or form. And the solution to this is not necessarily combating it. It's not, oh my God, I need to resolve this. Oh my God, I'm still in this situation. It's never. I think it's the reality of, we have on days and we have off days. And yeah, sometimes the light switch is going to be on, sometimes the light switch is going to be off. It's okay. You know, how fast can I get back to my center? How can I find my way back onto the road where I have a sense of direction and guidance and assurance that things are going to be fine? We see this with the Empress. And what's interesting is that I don't necessarily even get these two cards as being a threat. Like, oh my God, I'm doing something. Oh my God, I'm so off. I was doing all this progress. I think it's just a humble reminder that we're human. We're living the human experience, and it's normal to have these emotions and reactions come up. And so slowing down, finding little pockets of peace and rest and relaxation, sleeping on it, journaling on it, meditating on it, engaging in sensual self-care, revisiting the art of sensuality if you own it, engaging in textures and things that are quite literal soft, and comfort foods and comfort things may be very soothing for you at this time. I don't necessarily see this being a specific threat. I do see this being an emotional thing. The Empress is very emotionally transparent. She's a vessel for the divine feminine. So you can feel everything. You can sense everything. Like you just might be hypersensitive at this time, Earth signs, and that sort of sensitivity could be cueing you into something that lies unresolved that you thought was resolved, right? And you know, rather than just allowing yourself to slow down and feel it and get a sense of what these emotions are communicating to you, you may be on go mode. You may be like, I need to resolve this. I need to heal this now. Everything needs to be gone. Like, I don't like this. This is very uncomfortable. Let's get to the bottom of this. And Spirit is saying, just let it be. Just like watch the river and the tides and the waves, and let it be, and let things pass as they are. You know, you don't have to fight anything, you don't have to do anything, but you must witness what lies deep in the depths of your ocean, like Olokun, and what is now being surfaced up for recognition, for acknowledgement, for integration, for healing. You know, I think that is the work more than, I gotta Bob the Builder this situation. The Empress just feels. She is receiving things as she feels. She's not trying to be in her masculinity resolving things. You need to feel. Feeling is healing. And that is your mantra for this week. Doing things that encompasses the moon. So journaling, moon tracking. I mean, some of you that get your cycles, you might be hypersensitive. Things could be clearing in and through your cycles. You might get hyper clarity over what shadows are now coming to a turn or about to turn into something else in terms of alchemy. Like, this shadow used to bother me, now is really not a thing anymore. I got to the root of it. I felt it through my core. And it no longer has resonance in my body. It's no longer affecting me the way that it did before, okay? Or you can transmute these things that you're picking up with the devil and, you know, you're trying to resolve mentally. You can transmute it through the arts, through channeling, through divination, through spirit work, through energy work, through creative work, through cooking. But a lot of you are going to want distance. A lot of you are going to want, you know, I think sacred distance, sacred silence. We are prepared. This is technically the end of the astrological year. So this is a time to assess what the hell happened the whole prior year, right? And kind of just cleansing things, getting things ready for this massive transition into what really is 2024. Aries season, the beginning of a new astrological season. And so it's what lies beneath that has not been acknowledged that needs to be fully felt. You don't want these energies permeating deep inside of you and dictating the things that you do, the things that you decide, how you live your life, unbeknownst to you, because you don't know that they're there, right? You want to know that they're there. Please have a seat. Do tell me why you're bothered. Okay, I'm not scared of you no more. I'm willing to feel what you're feeling. I want to hear your story. What is going on? And so invite your shadows for tea. Invite your shadows for meals. Sit down, draw, write, dance it out, yoga it out, swim it out, work it out, anger it out, scream it out, clay it out, mold it out, write it out, whatever. But it needs a space for expression, and that creative expression may be the best way, or finding community and sisterhood and other feminine energies that will give you the space to be. They are going to give you the space to feel and to articulate those feelings, rather than let's do something logically to resolve that, which there's nothing wrong with that, but that is not the remedy for you right now, Earth signs. So thank you, signs. It's been real as per usual. And as you know, Magic March. Use that code in the Possess Your Spirit membership to get 20% off your first 3 months of the membership. Link down below. I can't wait to see you inside. If any of this resonated with you, we've got tons of work and activities and energy work that can help you with everything mentioned in this video here today. I'm wishing you the best. I will see y'all next week. Peace.